going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail heroic. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to kiss your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. All good, important things are needed to be.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport plant. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5X. Yes, it's Birdo Prey 5X today. Good morning. Welcome to our Sunday morning open line stream. I don't know if anyone's going to be around. Welcome, Captain Track. I see he says, hey, good morning to you, Captain. Just figured I've been going on Sunday mornings, so I figured I'd come on this morning, say hello, see if anyone was out there, want to hang out a little bit before Anti-Trekker starts his stream, his Sunday morning stream. And I don't know, I was been playing the powerlines.io game. Apparently not a lot of people on it Sunday mornings, and apparently the board gets smaller. The fewer people that are on there, the smaller the board gets. So I guess it kind of keeps it interesting in that you're all kind of forced to be near each other. But on the other hand, I had hoped I would just be able to, spread myself around all morning and just like hunt for people like in space or something. But, if there's only 10 people, it's a very small board. It's fine. And you might hear Nephew O'Prey in the background. Nephew O'Prey is here. Him and Sis O'Prey stayed one more night. They're going to be leaving this morning to head back to their place and then go meet up with Cousin Dibs out in New Jersey a little bit later today. So, yes, Charlie, you're going to go to, I know, New Jersey. I know. You just pretend it doesn't smell. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. So let's see. I still need to pick a movie for Cinema Saturday next week. So I was going to go through my movie list and talk it out. Good morning, Jeff Franklin. Qapla. Good to see you. So let's see. What are our possibilities for movies for next week? Now, next week, next Saturday, is literally 1 week before Halloween. So we have a Cinema Saturday on Halloween itself. So that Saturday is obviously going to be a Halloween movie. Mom O'Prey is now impressed with just how heavy with wetness Nephew O'Prey's diaper was that she just changed. I guess it's different things make different impressions. I I got to say, it's not something I ever thought about, but yeah, I guess they're designed to hold a lot of liquid. A lot of liquid. Okay, so yeah, so the 31st is obviously going to be a Halloween related movie, and Gremlins, I think, is leading the pack, but there's obviously other options. And welcome, Jeff Franklin, to the stream.
Qapla bird. Good morning.
Qapla. How is the world according to Brainy Specs today, Professor Brainy Specs?
Pretty good. I've been working on a little project for a question of Trek. They've asked me to be their official scorekeeper next week, and I'm making a scoreboard that is the cars based.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's coming along really well.
And of course, if I'm ever back on, it'll favor Kuroga just a little bit, correct?
Well, I'll see what I can do. I can see. I'll see what I can do.
Kurogan scoring should probably be built in.
Yeah, cheating, right?
It's not cheating. It's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
If you're scorekeeping. It's not cheating.
Others may differ
ahead of time. Captain Track says, Mamo Prey or Sisso Prey, throw something at Birdo Prey 5. Well, Mamo Prey's holding Charlie, so she can't throw Charlie, and Sisso Prey is in the shower. So I'm safe for 5 or 10 more minutes. Captain Track says, Birdo Prey Gremlins is a Christmas movie. There is that. So I'm open to suggestions.
You know, it's funny. Gremlins was a Christmas movie, but it was released in the summertime.
Interesting. I wonder if it was because oh no, they didn't have viruses back then. I wonder if a virus caused the delay, but no, that only happens in 2020.
Yeah.
So I really want to get something sci-fi related for next week, for this coming Cinema Saturday. And I'm looking at Mr. Londell. Good morning, Mr. Londell.
Oh,
hey,
Mr. Lundell will probably have some good suggestions. Good morning, Mr. Lundell.
Morning.
Good morning.
Suggestions for what, pray tell?
Well, no, I'm still trying to figure out what movie I'm going to play for this Saturday coming up for Cinema Saturday. And I was saying I wanted to get back to sci-fi. I try to do a sci-fi movie like every other week. And I've done 2 weeks now of comedies that had nothing to do with sci-fi. So I really would like to do a sci-fi movie. So it's really, there are tons of movies, but I'm trying to keep it to movies I currently own at the moment. So I'm looking through my collection to see what the options would be.
Do you have Blade Runner?
No, I've never seen Blade Runner.
Oh, okay.
I have, I don't think Austin Powers falls into sci-fi, even though he was cryogenically frozen.
No.
And I don't think batteries not included probably wouldn't be the best. I liked it, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it's going to be a big draw. Like yesterday, my cousin Vinny, as much as I liked it, and as much as everybody who was there said they liked it and they were happy, we didn't get very big numbers. But I'm not surprised because it wasn't sci-fi. So this is why. So we've got batteries not included. We do have Cocoon. I haven't seen Cocoon in probably 30 years.
Same here. Mm-hmm.
So yeah. We've done Demolition Man. We've done Demolition Man. We've done all the Star Treks. Honestly, I was considering episode 1. We didn't do any of the Star Wars prequels. So at some point we got to do the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, that's a good option.
So that might be a strong option. The only problem with that is, it wouldn't be bad if we broke them up. So if we did episode 1, then a Halloween movie, then episode 2, then something else, then episode 3. That's not a bad idea.
Hmm.
I'm thinking maybe that, but let's see. I do want to do Cocoon one day.
Do you have Explorers?
No Explorers.
You know, I liked Explorers. I went to the theater to watch that film, but the ending just it didn't thrill me. It let me down.
Oh, when the ship crash sinks in the swamp.
I've got.
You know, I don't even remember the ending. It was that long ago, but I just felt underwhelmed leaving the theater. I do remember that much.
Oh, okay.
Captain Track says, I will never be asked on a question of track, but considering how I would do, that's a good thing. Why wouldn't you ever be asked?
I bet you'd be asked.
In fact, if you don't even have to be asked, if you go there, don't they pull from the audience for the next show or something? Isn't there a question?
He hasn't been doing that the last couple of weeks.
Oh.
Wow. And supposedly next week he has 2 big people coming on in the community. I don't know who. He won't reveal ahead of time, but 2 big people in the community are going to be there.
Well, it's not me, so it can't be that big.
Oh, Bird, my science project. I know you've not shown that one.
Weird Science or My Science Project?
My Science Project.
No, I've never even heard of it. So.
Oh, how do you miss that one?
I don't know.
Weird Science might be good. Have you shown that one, Bird?
No, I haven't done Weird Science, but didn't Jedi Bill do Weird Science like in the last couple months?
I think it was Deej, wasn't it? Deej?
Yeah,
Oh, Deej did it?
Yeah.
Oh, he just talk about it. He didn't actually show it.
We just talked about it.
Okay.
Oh, we could do Weird Science as something. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do War Games.
Oh, War Games would be great.
War Games. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do War Games.
Love War Games.
Just to say what else we have on the list for one day. Daryl. I don't know. I've got E.T., but it seems like that would be overblown.
Well, I was thinking Close Encounters, but I thought, well, that might be too long of a film.
How long is Close Encounters? It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I don't know.
Oh,
and there's only like 4 different versions of the film or something.
Charlie wants a movie called Super Baby. 2 hours and 15 minutes, according to Google.
But if you're going to show the Star Wars prequels,
those are pretty long too.
They're pretty much the same runtime.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. What is Star Wars? You know what I was thinking of doing was the anti-cheese edits of the original ones. That would cut down their runtime a bit. 2 hours 16 minutes for the Phantom Menace as it occurred. Let's see. Runtime.
Attack of the Clones is 2 hours 22 minutes.
Runtime. Well, I'll tell you, the Phantom Menace being 2 hours and 15 minutes, that means I'd probably get a good 90-minute nap in for that movie.
And Revenge of the Sith is 2 hours 20 minutes.
I mean, yes, and it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's just some of the movies are hard to keep up with. But I think the Star Wars movies would be a big enough draw, even at 2 hours and 15 minutes. If we don't talk about nothing for 45 minutes before we start, it should be reasonable.
Talk about nothing. Well, if you'd start on time, Bird.
I do start on time. Okay?
You wouldn't have this. You wouldn't have this long chat list to go through before you actually start.
Wow. So the anti-cheese edit only cuts 18 minutes off the film. So it goes to an hour and 19 minutes. Well, I don't know if I even be able to find them because I don't have downloaded copies of the anti-cheese edit, but possible.
You've done Stargate, haven't you?
The original Stargate movie, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't done their TV movies. Dan23 says hello, Qapla Dan23. He says, Vertebrae, do you like the Star Trek theory that because Mark Leonard played 3 different characters, Romulan, Spock's dad, and Klingon, that Trek events happened in multiverses? No. No, I don't. That was just because, Jeffrey Combs played like 50 different people. That's not multiverse. That's just because there's, a limited actor pool which they draw from.
Yeah, you should watch British shows. They have like 12 actors and they all appear in everything.
It's funny because I've been up since 4 something this morning. So before I came live, I ended up spending an hour and 20 minutes watching the Star Trek Klingon video game, just the video sequences from that game, which would basically make it like an episode of Star Trek in and of itself. It's got Gowron playing, it's got Riley playing Gowron, Robert Riley playing Gowron, but it also has J.G. Hertzler playing a random old Klingon that's not Martok, just an old guy. And it's got I don't know, I think it's the woman who played Quark's wife playing a different Quark's Klingon wife playing a Klingon woman, a different Klingon woman, and it's got Seska, it looks like, whoever that actress was, playing a second Klingon woman. So I was recognizing a lot of faces, but they were all Klingons.
Oh, didn't Hertzler play a Klingon in Enterprise?
He did, yeah. He's played a lot of Klingons.
Yeah.
I think he played a Klingon in Enterprise. He's played Klingons, and then even in Lower Decks, he played another alien. But you recognize his voice immediately as soon as he starts talking. Dan says, I don't like it when there's all these different versions of the film, and then you're not sure which one you should be viewing. Well, when we watch, the best way to watch is through the screening room. So you're always in the right spot and the right time. For me, though, man, Star Trek 6, there are so many versions of at least 3 that I know of. There's the theatrical cut, which was by far the worst. Then there's a director's cut and a Blu-ray cut. And the best version of Star Trek 6 has never been released in HD. It was the version that was the VHS version. And unfortunately, there's no way to get that in HD anywhere. It's by far my favorite because it's the one I watched over and over and over again.
Oh, that's like the motion. That was like the motion picture. There's like 4 or 5 different cuts of that one. And the best one is only available on DVD.
Well, probably. I honestly don't even remember the differences between the motion picture. But in 6, it's a stunning difference because it changes it changes the whole story. In Star Trek 6, the theatrical cut, the Klingon was the bad guy at the end, was going to assassinate their own chancellor. In the director's cut, the Klingon was a human. It was Admiral whatever his face in a Klingon mask.
Yeah,
and they pulled it off, and it was like, ha ha. So it wasn't even that the Klingons were going to kill their own chancellor. They probably still, General Chang was still involved, but the assassin at the end changes. And then there's the whole, when Spock, and I forget the term, but basically mind raping that Vulcan woman to get the information out of her.
Yeah, and you saw the faces.
You could see the faces. I thought that was cheesy. I much prefer the VHS version.
I actually liked that part of it because we were seeing what you see during a mind meld.
I guess. I mean, listen, I'll be honest, it probably makes more logical sense,
Mhm.
but being I grew up on the version that didn't have that,
Yeah.
it
Uh-huh.
just looked cheesy the first time I saw it.
I mean, the CGI could have been a heck of a lot better,
Yeah.
but
But you know what? I give passes to those things.
yeah.
And Dan 23, yes, Klingons and Packlets. And yes, Dan, I believe it was because I saw the Major Grin video that just got released about how different the Packlets were from in Lower Decks, how they were different from in the TNG and in this video game. So when I realized that they were using footage from the Klingon video game, I said, hey, you know what? I always wanted to watch that footage, but never got a chance. So I did that this morning. And in this hour and I don't know, hour and 20 minutes or so, one of the things they do is interrogate some Packlets to find out who murdered someone. So there's I don't know, like a 5 or 6 minute Packlets. And
No,
Kevin
the
Trex
best
says,
version. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, Kevin Trex says, thank God you were not on camera then, Bird of Prey. I'm trying to think when, while I was watching the Klingon documentary, not documentary, Klingon. I don't know. I already forgot what it was. Sorry. What were you going to say, Jeff?
The best version of the motion picture is the director's cut that he released in like 2001. It made the story tighter, and they put in new visual effects. It just made the movie more exciting, more cohesive, better paced. They filled in effects that they didn't have time to finish for the original release. It was just a much better version of the film. I mean, it didn't change the film, any of the plot points or anything, but it just felt better paced, better. You don't get bored with it. I get bored with
40
just about
years to work on it. I guess it helps.
I get bored with just about any other version of the film, but this version I don't. It keeps my interest.
You said it's the Blu-ray version or the DVD version?
It's a DVD version. It's the director's cut edition. It was released in 2001, and unfortunately, the effects that they did for that, they did in standard definition. So there's no Blu-ray version of that. But it's the best version of the film.
Good to know. Top of the morning to you, JPs.
If you've not seen it, Bird, try to get a copy of it.
I will put my feelers out. I'll put my feelers out. Dan23 says, I think there's a Star Trek TNG interactive board game that came with a video cassette you put in. I think Galeron played a different Klingon on it. You know, there's quite a few games that have video sequences. Klingon Academy is another one, but I've watched that video sequence from start to finish before. But now these are all on YouTube, so you can just Google the game name and watch it like an episode. Dan Toysey says the differences I saw in the visual effects of the motion picture, different versions when they fire a torpedo at an asteroid. That whole wormhole effect really pissed me off. Honestly, that was one of the low parts of the movie for me. Like an asteroid that they're moving at warp. They see this asteroid. The asteroid seems to keep its same relative distance for minutes, or at least a minute. And like, because there's an asteroid in their way, it's causing a wormhole effect. I don't know. It just sounds like BS to me. The deflect, it should have just bounced off the deflector shields. And they shouldn't even have seen it. It was so far away. And it was so small to the speed they were going. It shouldn't have been an issue. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'm glad you ruined that for me, Bird.
I was going to say, you've seen the movie.
Yeah.
But you just kind of didn't think of it that way.
I had never thought about the time.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but that every time I watch it, it's like, it gets me angry.
No, but they do start slowing down as that problem worsens. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they tried to compensate for it.
Maybe. Dan23 says the version of the undiscovered country I've seen is where Scotty shoots a Klingon, then they end up unmasking it, and it's a human. Well, that is only in a director's cut. The theatrical release, that never happened. Scotty shoots the Klingon falls, but they never unmask him. It's a Klingon that was attempting to assassinate the president.
Was it Colonel West? Was the
Yeah.
character?
Oh, was it Colonel West? Right. Okay, not Admiral. Colonel West.
It was Rene Auberjonois'
Yes.
part in that.
Yeah. Also in the director's cut, Rene Auberjonois gives a presentation on how they could rescue Kirk and McCoy, and it's on poster board. It's on big flip paper, like in the year 22, whatever it is, 80. He's doing a flip presentation that you would get at like Staples in the 80s.
Yeah,
that didn't bother me.
Yeah, but it was the age of PowerPoint.
Yeah, I mean PowerPoint had already been a thing, and they were still using paper. I just thought it was funny. It doesn't truly bother me. It's out of place. Yeah, it's so out of place if you think about it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Pointer, you know.
Yeah. JP says it only took 6 hours to swap a hard drive into a fresh reinstall of Windows, updates and drivers issues, and trying to get my computer back to normal. Still have to install Steam and 500 gigabytes in games. Jesus Christ. Well, good luck with that, JP's. Glad you're back up and running. Windows reinstall, never a fun thing. Dan23 says, yes, it was Odo. Yep. JP says, unmasking a Klingon sounds like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, it did. It was like Scooby-Doo. We would have gotten away with it too if not for you meddling Federation types. Dan23 says, yeah, the version of Undiscovered Country you're describing is the same version I've seen on TV since the 90s. That was the VHS.
That was a director's cut?
Yeah.
That is what I had, the version I have on VHS.
Yeah, but it was considered the director's cut. It was in the box, like I had the box set of all the TOS movies. And that was it. That was the one. They were all director's versions in that VHS set.
Yeah, because the motion picture, I tried to burn in the motion picture VHS copy onto DVD. It ate up a DVD and a half. The motion picture. That's how long it is.
Dan23 says the YouTuber East Coast Henry did a video once about all the different all the different paper seen in Star Trek. That must have been a thrilling documentary video.
Goes all the way back to the cage.
Oh, wow. That's right. They had a printer. Yeah. JP says, I'm sorry, but I don't remember the Undiscovered Country. JP's watch it again, man. You got to watch that stuff. It's a great movie that's just sitting there.
That's
terrific
watched. Star Trek.
That's the best TOS movie in the series.
Well, I would respectfully disagree. I'd say it was certainly tied for second. Certainly tied for second. No, I think 4 is the best.
Really? Huh.
I do. Yeah, 4, and then 6 and 2 are tied.
And I love 3. 3 doesn't get enough credit. It was a really good film.
Search for Spock doesn't.
Yeah.
Last night, Lori Loaded was watching Wrath of Khan on a watch party on Amazon Prime and Twitch. I was only up for like 10 minutes before I fell asleep, but it was cool. Dan23 says they used the set from TNG 10 Forward and Undiscovered Country. for the admiral's office. They also use the warp core, I believe. For
It was
engineering.
it was the president's office, actually.
Ah, your president lives in 10 forward. JP says, Bird of Prey, I hear Mama pray. Tell her I like my eggs sunny side up and my bacon burnt. Wow. Huh? Should the eggs be burnt too? Ask Mama pray.
Lord Seth is here.
Hey, Lord Seth. Top of the morning to ya. Oi. We won't say that. We're talking about Star Treks. We're talking about whatever. Oh, movies for Cinema Saturday.
You don't have the Battlestar Galactica miniseries, do you?
No, I don't.
By channel.
That miniseries, wasn't that just the first few episodes of the reboot of the 2004? Didn't turn into 2004?
Yeah, but it was a miniseries first.
No, I don't have it in either case.
That would be great to show.
Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, talking about Undiscovered Country, do you like Voyager flashbacks and the inconsistencies with the movie? I didn't really mind the inconsistencies, to be honest. I thought a lot of the times they were flashing back was to wait, were they flashing back to Undiscovered Country? I keep forgetting. Welcome to the stream, Lord F. Hello.
How is everyone?
Good here. How are you?
There was
cousin. I found out yesterday cousin died, and then we're going into lockdown. I'm just peachy.
Oh, you're going into lockdown again? I'm sorry to hear about your cousin too.
Thanks. Level 5, full on.
Level 5 lockdown.
Mm-hmm. Democrats wet dream. The entire country is not allowed to leave their house.
Nephew O'Prey is smiling. He's right here. He's smiling.
Hey, little dude.
Oh, I know you can't hear Darth's voice. Otherwise, you'd be smiling even more.
But
he's so happy. He's so happy.
He loves speaking with you.
Oh,
Ramling was telling me last night they're going into lockdown up there too. Winnipeg.
And you're
it's funny. The only thing that's still open will be the schools.
Same here.
At least for a while.
I don't know the full restriction or what everyone is, but basically, yeah, don't leave your house. Right, I was meant to see my friend.
And Trump should jump on this because the Democrats are just hitting him hard for all these deats. And he should be pointing out, all these other countries, they can't control it either.
Yep. But, I mean,
it's a virus. It's not like you can just totally control it.
Yeah, but the thing is,
the air.
Ireland has a population of 6.5 million, right? And we had 11,000 infections and like 70 deaths, if that, in a week. Like, hey, Captain Track, you're there, and it's like, oh yeah, so this day we have like 1,072. Next day, 1,312, 2 deaths. Like, come on, like, there's 25 in hospital, 150 in hospital, 25 in the ICU. Yeah, and we're going into full lockdown for 6 weeks with an extension to increase. But the battle bridge from the TNG was one of the, I think it was the bridge from the Enterprise A.
Okay, Charlie can hear you guys now.
Hello.
Charlie,
good morning, Charlie.
That's Jeff Franklin. Before that,
young bird of prey person, how you doing?
Oh, it's Mr. Londell.
Charlie, you officially have more hair than your uncle.
Yeah, the funny sounding guy is Lord Seth, aka Darth Revan. Why do you keep changing names? He wants to know.
Oh, it annoys anti-tracker.
It involves anti-tracker. Great.
Yeah, it gives me a laugh because it confuses him when they come on with a different name. And there's another dude out there, a Darth Revan, who's complete another asshole. I keep getting confused with him. I keep getting messages. Are you that Darth Revan who went on? No! I only got this.
Joseph's going to have mandatory nationwide testing in 2 weeks. They're going to inject you, Joseph. Stay away.
Greetings to the future.
Hide in your basements.
They're going to force you to get tested.
They actually may, when the vaccine comes out, it may become mandatory in Ireland.
I can't bring him on camera right now. I'm not really dressed. I have a hospital gown on.
You okay, Bird?
Yeah, it's what I sleep in instead of pajamas. I just throw a hospital gown over me at night. I haven't gotten dressed yet today.
Lazy bastard.
Wow.
I mean, like, look at Mr. Londell. He's wearing a shirt. He's got a coffee
Yeah,
mug.
if I could stand up and walk over to a dresser, I'd put a shirt on too.
Yes, but you know, your mom could just beat you and then put a shirt on you.
Mom O'Pre's been busy all morning with Nephew O'Pre.
Look, it's time Nephew O'Pre pulled his weight. Put him on the floor, make him walk across.
Oh, bless you, Nephew O'Pre. I felt it come out under my hand, under my arm.
A little squish.
What do you want to say, Nephew O'Pre? Now's your chance. You've got all YouTube listening, 11 people.
Oh, Joe Biden!
Come on, say it. Say Qapla. Qapla. He did it. He said it.
Qapla.
It certainly wasn't me. Sounds like me.
Imagine if he grew up to be the biggest normie ever and hated Star Trek.
The biggest what ever?
Normie.
Normie. Oh. Sis O'Pre says she can only hope.
Tell Sis
You're
O'Pre
not going to be normal, Charlie. You're going to be extraordinary.
Yeah.
Hey, Lord Seth, I tried to send you a message on Discord, and I can't send you a message for some reason.
Okay, I'll add you as a friend.
All right, you.
Okay, thank
to
you.
make sure. Yeah, no worries. We're in the same Discords and things. I've been having that issue with a few people now. I know the Discord updated some crap.
He won, huh?
I'd say, Jeff, you probably have to seen my Facebook pop up a few times as well.
You won against Grandma. Grandma's good at games.
Okay.
Dan, do I like rotating ships? Not particularly. Especially not in Discovery Season 3. That rotating ship was just ridiculously stupid. And those landing pods in Season 2 were ridiculously stupid. They're always spinning for no reason. Now, when they're spinning to create gravity in a show that doesn't have artificial gravity, that's different. But in Star Trek, no. I mean, they even put artificial gravity into the Bajoran solar sailing ships. They were so gung-ho on artificial gravity. So, not in Star Trek. Other sci-fi, sure. New York Town says, hello, young sir and guests. Thank you, 47. Joseph has a bad back day. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joseph. Get one of your cats to walk on your back.
Just get your wife to wear something else, and you'll be standing up.
Hey, Charlie, you want to watch? You want to watch the YouTube? He's turning to watch the YouTube more. Resto's closed for a month again here. Only one close person allowed. Curfew between 24 hours and 5 hours. Mandatory work from home and other stuff here. Wow. Wow. Sorry to hear. JP says, did he sneeze his boogers all over you? I don't think it was boogers. It was just, droplets, wet droplets. Lol, Normie. JP says Spock ship was rotating. Oh, yeah. I didn't like that either. That was a dumb ship. That was the dumbest ship.
I think that we need what Enterprise done, but what we need is more species-centric ships as well as Federation ships. Like a new Andorian warship or a new Vulcan ship or something like that.
The only problem with that is Federation ships are standardized. Everybody.
No. I'm not talking about Federation. What I mean is the planets themselves have these ships.
Yeah.
Beside the Federation. It's like for say home guard and defense and backup and things like that.
Yeah, but even that would be standardized because your home guard would end up getting the opposite, the outdated stuff from the Federation.
That's true.
At least that works here. National Guard gets the old stuff. And
is that why you're an ensign?
Dan, ships that just rotate as they shoot or something. As maneuverability, that's fine. I thought you meant excuse me, I thought you meant ships that are designed to be rotating as they move for no real reason, just to look cool.
I was saying to the guys, if I was doing Star Trek Discovery Season 3, I would not have done the thing. I would have had it open where you see a more sleeker looking, updated, a Wells class time ship. The time ships from Voyager. You know those ones?
Oh, you mean the from the Year in Hell?
No. From the Time Agency, the future ships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what I would have done is I would have had a more updated looking one of them, even one that looked like it was a battleship. I know I had a guy there with pointy ears and he's talking. And he says something along the lines of, my ancestors have passed down this story for generations and these coordinates for the last near 1,000 years. So since my ancestor Spock has left this to be handed down from generation to generation, now it's this time. It's my time that I finally picked up the singularity, and it's my. And now we're going to see what happens. And then all you see is Burnham coming through, and the Federation is not gone. It's bigger. And you hear him saying, "Oh yes," when they're on their way to Earth, it's like, "Yeah, we need to rendezvous with her sister ship to pick up my lieutenant or whatever, a lieutenant." Okay, where is it? Oh yeah, she's over in the Andorian galaxy. And they're like, how long will it take us to get there? And next thing you see the screen, wow, and you see the ship going into what looks to be a slipstream with more electricity or whatever, and then it comes out in the Andromeda Galaxy, and it said about 5 minutes. Yeah, oh my god, my friends did a stream last night. The Common Man cast, you should all go and check it out. Where they just ripped Discovery apart. It took us nearly 2.5 hours to watch one episode of Discovery. Check her Discord.
Yeah, I accepted your friend request. Did you get a reply?
Hold on. My Discord is being weird.
That
And
Discord is weird.
yeah, as we say, hold on, I'll send you. Okay, so now I sent you a message saying hi.
I got it.
Okay, so we can do that thing.
There we go.
Yay!
Back in business. Thank you.
No worries. Discord, there's a guy I don't want to add as a friend, but I haven't spoken to in nearly a year. Wanted to see how he is, but the only way I can do that is add him as a friend, and I'm not going to do that. Which is fucking annoying, because what if, let's say, for folks, I needed to message Mr. Londell, like, say he was being an ass in Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I needed to message him or something. I can't do that. I tried to invite so many people from Anti-Checkers Discord over, and it kept saying, you are not in the server, you're not in the server, you're not the friends, you're not in the server. It's like, oh, fuck off.
I do.
My foot. What time is it where you are?
What's that?
What time is it where you are?
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
So Ray here.
Good morning, Sister Frey.
How are things?
Peachy.
Nah, that's a great.
Just lovely.
What?
Just talking with Lord Seth here.
Peachy.
Greetings from the other side of the planet.
I need you to tell me.
He said something about being on the other side of the planet.
Is he on the other side?
He's in Ireland.
That is pretty far.
Yeah.
Wow. What time is it there? It's late, right?
It's 1:09 p.m. or as we say 13:09.
Interesting.
Yeah, we use military time.
That's right. Most places do.
Which actually makes me laugh when I watch American things, and it's like see someone writing something down, and it's like meet them at 15:25. It's like, what time is this?
Because it sounds like 1 a.m.
Yeah, no, it's like, what time, guys? What time is 15? And I'm just there like 3:29. Hey, Lil!
Excuse me a moment.
Absolutely.
Baby requires some attention. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie.
What's going
You're
on?
on your mama now?
What's going on?
Do you want your pacifier back?
We're gonna get going.
Oh, you're going to get going?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna finish my coffee.
Oh.
And we'll be probably leaving about 5 minutes. I'll keep them back with you.
No, mouth. No hand. There you go.
I have his hand, he just can't throw it.
It's a pacifier.
Yeah, I was telling Joey, when he threw up last night, he
Apparently,
had his hand in
Charlie
his mouth.
urges.
I think he might.
He puts his hand down his throat and he throws up.
Listen, you replaced your nephew with a roll of paper towels. I'm putting him back with you.
Oh, you're putting him back with me? Okay, good. We got 5 more minutes with Charlie before they leave. Oh, we lost the pacifier.
Now, Sister Prey.
Yes.
Make sure you don't confuse it with Bird's pacifier.
I would like to offer Bird a pacifier sometimes when he gets talking. I really would.
Yeah, you know what's funny? What you should do as little one grows, what you do is you just hold him up, and all the more hair he gets, you hold him next to Joe to see all the hair he loses.
Oh, Charlie is losing in a reverse pattern. Charlie was born with more hair, and he does kind of have what complements.
Yeah, it's the opposite of where my hair.
Top and not so much on the sides right now. And yeah, it's actually kind of funny. It's actually very funny. Baby, I love you. I want to hold you.
I'm going to take a hair transplant from Charlie.
Dude, we've seen your shoulders. That's where you get your hair transplant.
Okay. Charlie, come here. Let Uncle Jojo hold you.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Uncle Joey's got you.
Yeah, there you go.
You're like,
Hi.
nobody holds me.
Hi. I know I'm holding you like a baby. You're still a baby? You're still a little bit of a baby. Oh, I see why nobody holds you like a baby anymore. You don't like to be held.
Oh, he's getting yelled.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Bert, can I hold you like a baby?
He'll definitely slap
No,
you.
you can't hold me like a baby.
Problem is, carry you out like a baby.
If you had to carry me out because of an emergency, that's one thing. He just wants to hold me because he wants to cuddle or something. I'm not.
God. Too much.
No. I want to hold you like a baby.
No,
Because
don't
then with
pull
the
out
other
your
hand, I'm
phone.
going to have a pillow in the other hand. I just put over your face and just.
Oh, he's beating me up.
Yeah. I'm
He's
just going to hold
me.
He's practicing for later when he takes over Kuroga.
Yeah.
He got sharp nails. Oh,
You didn't give me what I wanted for my
smacking me
birthday.
around. Oh man, Charlie, you are. Wow, you might be evil.
No,
You might be.
never.
Well, he is your
Are
nephew.
you Vigo the Carpathian?
Remember now, assassination is an acceptable way to take over a house.
So pray doth protest.
Actually, in ancient Ireland, the way you could become the High King of Ireland is if they ruled by might. So if you walked in and killed the High King, you became the High King.
Okay, come to Grim. Oh, yeah, sure. I can't reach.
That's funny. I'm not going to do it.
Well, you put him there.
So hold on. Hey Bert, tell Sister Prey that technically she's now been upgraded to Mama Prey, and Mama Prey's been upgraded to Grandma Prey.
What are they saying?
I don't know. I can't hear anything.
Oh, we get him.
Okay, Charlie. You okay, Charlie?
I got him. I got him. Okay.
So you guys can't see what was going on, but Sisso Frey put him on my like on the opposite side of me, so Mama Frey had to reach across the whole hospital bed to get to him. But Mama Frey is about a foot shorter than Sisso Frey, so maybe 8 inches shorter. So it was a lot harder for her to do it.
Oh. Oh, what? Yeah, that's Lord Seth brings up a good question. When does Sisso Prey get promoted to Mama Prey?
Yeah.
Mama Prey becomes Grandmother O'Prey.
Yeah.
Or Granny O'Prey.
Well, from my perspective, it's always going to be Sisso Prey and Mama Prey. When Charlie does his own YouTube channel, then Sisso Prey becomes Mama Prey.
Well, we're just waiting for the day to hear you become Anto Prey.
And Mama Prey becomes Grandma Prey.
Yes, but Bert, we're just waiting. Everyone, all your fans are all waiting for the day that you finally get your operation and you finally become Aunt O'Prey.
He was on the phone.
Actually, for the emojis, well, we're on the Bird O'Prey 5X channel. But if we're ever on the main channel, when we're on the main channel, like later today, any channel members will now have access to another new emoji, which is a custom Charlie emoji. Charlie face.
I learned a while ago, do not refer to a pregnant nerd as a mothership.
Do not refer to who as what?
A pregnant nerd as a mothership.
A mother nerd?
No, a mothership.
A mother chick.
Ship.
Chick.
S-H-I.
Oh, mother ship. Like a
Yes.
spaceship.
Like a starship.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that's fine. That's any woman nerd, pregnant nerd should feel happy about that. I think you just had one bad reaction. You shouldn't not call any pregnant nerds that.
Oh, I called her worse.
Dan23 says, I was like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, I don't know if that's the way the song goes.
No.
Well, it was a 1 in 1,000 chance. So
No, you
I
can't
don't feel
sing,
bad.
but
What?
you can't
I
sing.
can't sing. What are you talking about? I can't sing. This is America. I can do anything I want. This is America.
Yeah.
Okay, vote for Joe Biden.
I can't do that.
Wait.
Bill Maher says not to vote for Catholics. So.
Oh
Can't
yes,
do it.
because we're crazy now. It's a mental
Yeah.
illness. Fuck off.
And I take all my political advice from Bill Maher. So.
Yes, as we all know, that's who we need to take a political advice from: celebrities.
Yeah.
Specifically comedians.
Of
They're
course.
the most well-adjusted of those celebrities.
Yeah. And I mean,
And athletes. Athletes.
Yes, athletes and comedians.
I mean, Bill Maher's mental illness has really been showing through since Trump was elected. You know, I mean, and it's infectious if you look at it because like 2/3 of Hollywood has come down with it.
Yeah, but that's what I don't get. They
I think it's
crap on
3/5.
the crap
Maybe
on Trump
4/5.
for opening his mouth. But yeah, Biden says you're not black if you don't vote for him, and that's okay.
Oh, he will suffer the consequences for that. The people that are going to punish him aren't vocal about it. They're just going to walk in that booth and hit that other button.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. But
All the attacks Ice Cube is getting.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous. The freaking whatever the hell, Cuomo, the brother, the one that's on CNN. I mean, he just kept saying the most stupid crap. He tried to interview the guy. He's like, so why'd you pick Trump? He's like, I didn't pick Trump. He's like, yeah, but why'd you pick Trump?
No, man, it's real simple. He said, I want to do something. Democrats said, wait till we get elected. Trump said, okay, let's do this. That's
Right.
why.
I have cousins who fled Venezuela, which is a socialist government. They told them to reuse feminine hygiene products and don't wash their hair. Okay?
Hail Quiroga.
Then my other cousin, her aunt, started posting pro-socialism things. She's the one who helped her get out of Venezuela. And the girl who escaped Venezuela goes, Auntie, this hurts me. Why are you posting this? You know what me and my daughter went through? Like, she's still in therapy.
So there's a user called Quiroganite whose picture appears to be that of stones similar to kidney stones. It says Hail Quiroga.
Wow.
Quiroganite. Oh my goodness.
That is what kidney stones. That's what my kidney stones are made out of. Quiroganite, the most valuable material in Quiroga.
Technically, Bert, it turned to, oh God, 500%. The suicide rate's gone up in Ireland.
I would imagine it's called the mothership because it gives birth to little baby ships.
Yes. No, it's called the mothership because all the ships go inside it and are stored in its center cavity, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just talking about a ship. Like, I wouldn't call it the womb of a ship. I'd call it like the stomach area of a ship. But yeah, so. Plus, she was incredibly pissed off that day, and I just thought I'd push her a little bit further.
That's what you like to do.
Yep.
It gives me the giggles.
Giggles.
Like, I'm in Ireland, and what can she do to me? I'm thinking about sending her a gag gift. I just don't know what would be funny enough to send her.
She's pregnant.
Yes.
A coat hanger?
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's not a good idea.
No, so she can hang the baby's clothes. Obviously, you know, people don't usually have too many extra coat hangers.
Wow.
I was going to say.
Ugh.
So when someone I knew got pregnant, I sent them a condolence card.
Welcome, Joseph Patrick, to the stream.
Oh, greetings, guys. Hi.
Hello from the
Oh
from
man,
the formerly.
you're in a lot of pain.
Oh, you know what? You can't. You wouldn't believe it. It's horrible.
I feel
But
like
but only when
voice.
I'm moving. Only when I'm moving. When I'm
Oh.
like either sitting or lying down, it's all okay. But when I'm moving, it's just horrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Joseph.
It's the usual thing. It's happening all the time, and you know what? Probably I was like for a few more minutes longer in the just in a t-shirt outside, where wind was where there was a cold wind. So yeah.
Yeah, but dude, if I was your wife and you were like that, I would piss you off so hard.
You know what? Do you think I don't hear all the complaints all the time then afterwards?
No. What I would do while you were there, if I was your wife, if I looked like she did, and I was like you were there with your bag, I would walk in butt ass naked, start getting all the clothes and everything, just being like, do the laundry. Just like
There are certain details that are happening in this household I'm not going to comment.
Oh my god.
Otherwise it would be weird.
Yeah! Yeah!
What is that?
I'll be back.
That was weird.
What the hell?
I don't know, but I'm glad that I have headphones on because otherwise there would be four cats jumping and flying around the house.
Yeah.
This thing should be on mute.
No, it wasn't.
No, I literally set it to mute.
No, but we can hear you, and we could hear you scream, which was very funny, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's life. Okay, I'll be back.
Obviously, Monty Python had an effect on him.
Yeah. I know the effects of coronavirus, by the way. It makes the government stupid. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you, Joseph.
Yeah, yesterday there was a big press conference and
Biden's
the
not
prime
that bad. Period.
And the prime minister announced that in
He's
2
not
weeks
that good
time,
either.
What? You cannot hear me good?
No, my sister blackmailed me.
Oh, she's blackmailing you.
Biden's not that bad.
Yes, he is.
Until she would give me the yogurt I need in which to take my morning pill.
Oh, okay.
So I had to say it. I had to say Biden's not that bad.
Oh my God.
And then I followed it with Biden's not that good either. So sorry about that.
You know what? You could say even
fine.
Biden is the greatest. You know, and then follow up with statement, Democratic running Democratic candidate.
She made me actually say period.
Oh, period.
She made me say period after.
Okay.
End the sentence. But it was said under duress, so it doesn't count.
Okay. Yeah. But,
I apologize, Joseph, for cutting you off.
No problem. It was funnier than my story.
The hostage situation.
They had a great press conference yesterday, the prime minister, and he announced the press conference had the title, confession. And he confessed that the government was 3 weeks working on a plan of testing the whole population of the country in 2 weeks' time on a weekend, and then repeat it 2 weeks later. They even bought like 13 point something millions of tests. Yeah. And they are going to do the testing. You should see the reaction of people. Let's say it wasn't completely positive. There are as well people who say, okay, it's not a problem, and they still cannot say if it's going to be mandatory. But if they don't make it mandatory and they want to have at least 80% of people tested, it will be a disaster, because they will get maybe 10% and not 80 as they want. And they announced it, and they were like immediately from the journalists who were there, they asked like 30 questions, all of them valid, and 0 answers came. I was like, you can't be serious. If you are working for weeks on it, you should be prepared for all the answers. And there was like, we don't know. Do you want to make it mandatory? Not really, because we cannot force people. Yeah, they cannot force people because there's a document called the Constitution. Yeah, but actually they should do basically something. We are already in a state of emergency, but there is as well something like a higher level, but that can be only put like be validated only by the president, which is only in the state of war, and then they could force us. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
but
the
aren't
military.
you still technically at war with the United States?
Not really, because the state that went to war with the United States doesn't exist since 1945. So
They can
okay.
use it. Some politician will figure out how to use it.
Yeah.
And they'll say martial law is declared.
You're dead in the middle of some control freak's wet dream.
Yeah, definitely. But and there was as well there were as well like small riots in front of the government buildings in the capital city here, where and of course they had like the water. Is it called water cannons?
Yes.
Like water cannons, some tear gas, and people are complaining that the water cannon hit a 3-year-old child.
Oh,
damn!
You know what?
Why did you bring a 3-year-old child to a riot?
Why do you bring a 3-year-old child to a riot? Exactly, my word. I would not that I would now blame the police force. I would immediately arrest the parents of that child.
No, but
then you're going to put the child in a cage.
But what
and
if
put the child into a foster home or something? Because
what if you're just out with your 3-year-old child and you walk up on that?
No. I can tell you
that turned into a riot. Okay.
No, Mr. Londell. It was. We have here a party that are basically neo-Nazis, you know, and this party and you know what? Their leader is currently he was how do you say it?
Just why not? We got 5 minutes.
Oh, screw it.
Their leader got like 4 years in jail. It's not official right now because he put him. How do you say it when you don't agree with
appeals?
He appealed, so it's going to the highest court right now. But he appealed, but he got 4 years and 4 months for some Nazi propaganda, which is actually great. But the other members of that party, we cannot have like meetings of people more than 6. So he called it like unorganized walk in front of the building. In front of the government buildings, you know. And what can you do if there are more than 6 people that meet? And of course, there was something like under 1,000 people, and they were basically rioting there and destroying public property and so on and so on. So of course the police came with tear gas and water cannons. So obviously everybody who was there with their children, and there were people with their children, that the children were even screaming like the most obscene words that we have in the language towards to the prime minister. And something, just imagine a 5 or 6 year old kid having an how do you call it, the megaphone thing? Megaphone. They were yelling into a megaphone most obscene words, like 5 or 6 year old kids.
People. To me, that sounds like they're just sick and tired of that shit, like most Americans are now.
Yeah, of course, people are sick and tired, but
that's not the answer.
But that's not the answer exactly. You know what? Instead of accepting that, okay, don't riot, don't wear the effing masks, they were just taking down their masks. Of course, not the riot, not the biggest rioters who were destroying property. They were all covered up so that there is no face recognition for them. You know.
That's a fancy keyboard you got there, Mr. Lundell.
Yeah, it's just
so we have a funny weekend here right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, in Ireland there was multiple protests with up to 10,000 people.
You know what? I don't mind protesting. Rioting is a different thing, because protesting, there's a difference. And every demonstration, like every protest and everything, if you have to basically give a note to the city that you are planning something, and they have zero problems with giving you, like, okay, this is your approval, here you have the stamp on a piece of paper, you can do the demonstration, it's not a problem. They are allowing it. They would not allow it now when you cannot have a meeting where there is a situation where no more than 6 people can meet.
How the hell can they just suspend the right? Like, that's right to assembly. I mean,
right to assembly is basically suspended. Right to assembly is suspended.
You can't
suspend it here, Mr. Lundell.
You can't do that here.
Okay, you can do it
here in New York.
Yeah. No, that's First Amendment, Bird.
They don't care. They don't care. I mean, hell, it's been the Archdiocese of New York has sued the city, and they've lost in like 4 courts. The only court left to go is like the Supreme Court. And every court has said that they're down.
Be upheld. Okay.
In Ireland,
in the meantime, months have gone by. Months have gone by with churches at 25% capacity.
Yeah.
Virtually closed.
Well, here they are closed.
Oh, that's 2 violations: a right to assemble and a right to freedom of religion. That's 2 that they're violating right there.
But
they should sue the hell out of the mayor, the governor, the council.
They could. I mean, they're just suing to open.
Everybody.
If they sue for money, they're just going to take taxpayer money. Unfortunately, you can't get money out of a politician. It's not their money.
But the thing is,
let's not get money out of them. How about a pound of flesh? You know,
in Ireland, the protesters scared the government, right? Because they were screaming, "We won't let Ireland fall." Chucky Law, Aaron Gabra. Chucky Law and Aaron Gabra are 2 rebel slogans, which they chanted right before the War of Independence broke out. Even our rebel flag still has, and the flag of our navy still has Aaron Gabra on it.
Oh yeah,
Ireland forever.
Yeah, that was on a castle somewhere, wasn't it? If I remember, something like that. Someone told me that came from like a castle.
Aaron Gabra?
Yeah.
Aaron Gabra roughly translates until Ireland forever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where exactly it came from, But seeing now as how old it is and the fact that we had lords, it probably came from a castle.
So do you want to go to Anti-Checker stream?
Yeah, I'm headed over there. I also got to get ready for breakfast. So,
Okay.
anybody, you don't have to go there, but you
You have
can
to leave
stay
here.
but I'm going to end the stream. If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves,
It's
feel
okay.
free.
I will go to Anti-Checkers as well.
Feel free.
I need to cook.
Rock Solid says, I'm so thankful this virus only spreads at churches, small businesses, restaurants, bars, and not places like leftist riots, peaceful protests and Walmart. Absolutely, Rock Solid. We are so lucky.
My friend, she works in Walmart, and she said that the workers there are so bloody paranoid that she's honestly surprised at this stage that she hasn't gotten it.
Well, Wesley, our own Wesley Crusher is, I believe, Walmart worker or Target, one of those types of places. And he's been working through all this, and thank God, whatever he's doing seems to be working. I mean,
my friend, Captain Track friend, she turns around and she's there and she's like, so basically when you go, they have all this like picking stuff. It's like, hey, get your stuff. But the thing is, you're not allowed to have actual meeting with the people who you're picking the stuff from in her Walmart.
Well, Rock Solid, if you want to stay, you should probably come up into the panel. This way you can keep talking once I end the stream in a minute. And Captain Track, same for you. You want to hang around, the chat will still go. The voice chat will still go once I end the stream. If you want to come, now is your chance.
Yes, Track, he's telling you to come. Listen to him, Track. He's telling you to come.
I'll put the invite out one last time. And there is Captain Track. Welcome.
Thank you.
Konnichiwa. Sorry, I just said something.
So thank you all for coming. You're all welcome to keep talking. I'll probably listen, but I'm also listening to Anti-Tracker.
Yeah, I'm switching to Anti-Tracker as well, so I can stay here. It's not a problem.
What are you doing?
Kitchen.
Qapla all, bird out.
Take care.